Hello everyone, good afternoon. In the previous 2 decades, society has transformed into a heaven for degeneracy. Everywhere you turn there is dirt, darkness and misery. Complete and total control over the populace. Addictions are rife in the streets and people are hooked on everything that was formerly thought to be sinful while looking for whatever excuses they can. You will soon discover that escaping the trap of modern degeneracy is simple but not easy to win in your conquest against degeneracy. You, my brother, will need hope, strong willpower, and the knowledge that you are about to hear with. Degeneracy is so far at its peak that even those who should be speaking out against it have fallen silent. Having stated that, here are the four primary strategies society employs to further degenerate you and how to counter them in order to maintain your male integrity. Strategy number one, making you concentrate on impurity. Recall how easy life was. The worst part is that people will engage in these demoralizing activities and call it a hustle while keeping in mind that they are dragging everyone else into it. 100 years ago, before the invention of the internet, men would choose one craft and devote their entire lives to it. Hard and honest work was the name of the game. Today, people are profiting from the most depraved activities possible. There is at least one person per kilometer who is a part of the OnlyFans degeneracy. Additionally, your so called hustle is nothing short of madness. In the past, men were more disciplined and resilient because they only had one simple goal in mind to provide for their children needs as they grow and mature. Today, however, men spend all of their income on Pornhub premium, Tinder subscriptions, and other corrupted brothers who will stop at nothing to get a woman into their bed. Don't let the distractions of this world get to you. They will force you to focus on yourself. This statement may seem controversial even to the truly masculine icons of the day, but keep listening before passing judgment. You are called to be pure, virtuous, and wise. This world is not your home. You are just a mere stranger who has come into this world to live for this purpose and will soon die away. Going back to the men of a century ago, they had quite different perspectives on pain and stress than we do now. Pain and stress were seen as the foundations of personality. Without them, you wouldn't know how to live a decent life. Listen to this statement, for example. Man cannot remake himself without suffering because he is the both the marble and the sculpture. Pay attention to how suffering is discussed as something that every man must experience. However, modern society wants you to avoid that suffering. As a result, it will constantly saturate you with quotes and other material designed to keep you happy and comfortable. For example, you will frequently hear girls saying to their friends, "Oh, you go girls," such as slack queen, even though they are obviously doing something. For this very reason, we are surrounded by self obsessed people who will go around protesting free speech, yet will shut down anyone with a different opinion. It's difficult to imagine how men went from fighting for their countries to acting in such a selfish manner. You are blessed with everything you need to survive. including a comfortable bed, food, drinkable water, and nice clothes. Is it not time to focus some energy on other besides yourself? But your community may also be using tactic number 3, which is to make you forget about God. I am willing to bet that majority of the brothers who watch this video are atheists, and that's not secret. If you ask anyone they believe in God, their response will be a big fat why. It's because society has made us forget the endless glory of the Almighty by substituting false idols for Him. These days, no one believes in God because they believe that science is the best and only tool available to explain the world around us. Of course, scientific and technological advancements are essential to the welfare of the entire world, but those who think that religion is merely a tool to reject religion as the best and only means of explanation. Religion and God's grace are not a tool but a safety net from our daily challenges instead of being used to define what's X and Y. Keep in mind that the gods of degeneracy are still with us today. They have simply changed their appearance. If you look around you, you will see that people worship the god of social media and submit to the god of lust. These are the new gods. Humans by nature must worship something. It is a law of life. When the path of God's rightness isn't to on our minds, we simply replace it with money or the devil. A whiny youngster despises his parents in the same way that the modern depraved society despises the holy rules of God. Resist the impulse to ingratiate yourself with them. Last but not least, method number 4 involves making you feel hopeless. If you stay pure, my young brother, you will thank yourself for it. The most important aspects of the matrix that you may already know is this last one. Their strategy, agenda, or anything else, realizing that none of your life's decision matters in the end just because someone in power is manipulating events might be depressing. The argument is the society wants you to feel miserable so that you would use drugs to make you feel better. Consider for a moment that our degeneracy inducting society of today fabricates the true issue in the first place before turning around and patting you their own fix for the issue that they themselves have created. For instance, porn was once used to treat depression. Today, drugs are used to treat anxiety. Take a moment to realize how busy everything is around you, but don't let the immediate you. And remember that as the world grows darker, your light will shine brighter. Repeat after me: as the world grows darker, your light will shine brighter. Brothers, degeneracy is merely a tool that society uses to keep you bound to the reality that someone else has chosen for you. You can't cruise your way out of it. Instead, you must work with intention to pull yourself away from it. Use these 4 tips to help you achieve that, to see the next best way to level up as a man. Don't let the darkness be the reason for you to sniff out your light. There is hope to be had about your future. Don't give up on it. Thanks, dear. Goodbye. Please subscribe my channel.